Let's just wait for Joe. Sorry for the anticlimax and me crashing literally at the best moment. What was the last thing you guys heard when I was talking?
That the arrow was flying towards like how you're talking about how he did not kill the hireling and didn't say what happened.
Oh yeah, I went for like a full sentence after that, so I need to back up a bit.
Yeah, okay. You said the arrow hit him, and since it was non-lethal, and then it dropped.
It said a funny thing too. But
I'm back.
Joke. Okay. Sorry, my internet went down, Joe. It's your fault though.
Yeah, it's Joe's fault.
I'm gonna put some stuff down. Yeah, I can get rid of that. I don't need that running. I don't need Steam. That's for silly boys.
Haha.
Okay. I have more internet now. It's increased. Alright, everybody.
10 volts.
So yes, instead of striking him in the leg where you're aiming for, instead it strikes the dwarf square right in the middle of the back. And he falls over with the backpack just slumps over the top of his head, and he falls over in front of what looks like a cave, like just a small cave in the middle of these trees. And it sounds like a very large, very loud creature is making its way outside of the cave at the sound of the door falling over. It sounds like a loud roar. Sound effect included.
Sorry, that was my stomach.
Yeah, it was stomach. It was unrelated. But yeah, you hear this noise, and the dwarf is lying unconscious, bleeding on the ground in front of it. Ragnar, what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to grab the dwarf and sling him over my shoulder and run.
You want to do this like in any particular amount of like quickness, or like there's an?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna do it as quickly as I can, but I want to make sure
only dexterity. He's gonna start running and grab him and just run away.
There is someone shooting a gun not too far from where I'm at. Is loud.
I should probably go check on that, unless you live next to a gun range.
Oh, this will end so well.
Both of them die immediately.
Can you guys hear the gunshots?
No, but if you want, you could go check on it right now.
I kind of live near the woods, so I'm hoping.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hoping it's a hunter shooting that bear that's after me right now.
Or that mafioso outside. Anyway.
There's a bear that's after you?
Are there a lot of cinder blocks in your lake?
So that's not a good roll. I'm assuming.
Anyway,
I've put myself into a spot now.
You don't have to assume anything, man. It's a world of wonder and imagination. Anything. Alright, so anyway, you run up to the dwarf as quick as you can and hoist him over your shoulder. And as you turn around, suddenly your nostrils fill with the smell of matted, wet, disgusting fur. And,
dog hair.
And it seems some large creature is running at incredible speed towards you. Is there something you want to do to defy danger? You can't see it because it's behind you, but you can hear it. Something very heavy and very fast coming toward you. Probably gonna hit you. Maybe.
Yeah.
So his mom is coming after him then?
It's funny, it smells like wet dog.
So to defy danger. Oh shoot. Well, I'm gonna just try to keep running and use my constitution to just take whatever.
You don't name any of the stats. Just describe what you do.
Yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm just gonna. Even if I feel the bear or whatever it is clawing at me, I'm just gonna, grip my teeth and bear it and keep running.
Okay, so you're just gonna
you said bear it.
Yeah, bear it. All right, so you're just gonna keep going and take any blows that come at you.
Yeah, and try to stay on my feet. Keep running.
Yeah, roll Constitution. By the way, you might think just always roll your best stat, but there's consequences depending on which one you roll. Like, obviously, if you fail a dexterity check and your roll fails, not only do you get hit, but you probably fall over on your ass.
Right.
Or if you do Constitution and you get hit and you're not strong enough, you maybe get hit more because of how frail you actually are.
Right.
Anyway, the difference here is that Ragnar is a big tough guy.
Oh yeah.
Ragnar, you feel a big wet mess of fur hit you across the back, but you keep going. And you just keep running through the woods, and eventually the sound of the large creature behind you just gets quieter and quieter until you make it back to camp, and you don't see it when you turn back. Alright, you have the dwarf, and you're back at camp, and he's unconscious and bleeding to death.
Yeah, so I wake my buddies up. Is it nighttime, or is it...
Yeah, it's like nighttime right now, yeah.
Oh,
It's the
It's
last
in the
day of your
morning.
travels, but you made camp so you can sleep.
Yeah. So, I wake up. Who's with us that can heal? Anybody? No?
There's the wizard, there's the orcs, and then there's the dwarf.
Yeah, so no one can heal but me. So the damage that I dealt, to the dwarf to begin with, I get a balance out of that, right?
Yeah, yes, you do.
So I'm going to use the balance that I got back onto the dwarf.
Okay, roll it, because you might not be able to heal him enough.
Yeah, I know.
Because you did go over the maximum. Oh my god. Okay, after that, you can see like the blood stops flowing as quickly, but it's still going a little bit. He's still dying, still bleeding.
Could get the orc to bite its armor.
Let's see, what do I have? I do have some poultices and herbs. I'm going to try to use those.
I just want to let you know the reason he tried to skip up on you in the night is he had 1 loyalty left, and you let him starve, so it went down to 0.
Yeah, oh, I know why he left. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not that stupid, yeah. Or Ragnar's not. He knows exactly what's going on. So he feels guilty about it all, but trying to save him. But this is just going downhill fast. So I'm going to try to use some poultices and herbs real quick for my pack.
Okay. For those, I actually have to look this up because I don't remember how much it heals. Just a second, everybody. I'll be with you momentarily. Okay. Roll me nothing. Just use it up once and heal him for 7. So, after treating him with the poultices and herbs you have, just trying to patch up all the wounds and disinfect everything with your herbs. He looks to be in good shape. Actually, pretty good shape right now, yeah. Right now, he could probably just sleep this off in a day after what you fixed him up with.
Yeah, so I lay him back down into his tent. And do I recognize whose stuff it was that he tried to get?
Actually, it was some of the orcs' gold.
Ah, cunt.
Yeah, he remembered the bar fight he was in with the orc earlier and remembered he had a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. No, surely you'd also remember all the money getting thrown on the floor.
Remembers that too, but he figured he might have more.
So I'm just going to take the orc stuff and kind of put it back to his tent.
So you gave the orc his stuff back?
Yeah, I'm not going to keep it.
Okay.
I would like to sort of, since I got woke up by all this, I'd like to use my Runecaster move.
Okay.
Before everyone else wakes up.
Okay.
So when you cast the Carved Bones...
I see it, yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
Okay. So this is a wisdom roll. So I just want to try to see
So if you're defining the future, is there something you want to know specifically, or just have me do something at random?
Well, obviously...
Even if you pick something, I might not be able to tell you anything specific.
Yeah, I know. But I'm thinking of what just sort of went down in the town the last couple of days. You know, and now we're on the run. That's the...
So you're trying to conduct this ritual for visions of just the situation in the town after you left it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in order to do that, you just carve up some bones and roll me wisdom check. Okay. All right. If you do not intervene, you can see this in the bones. It's not. It doesn't speak to you. It's just more like just colorful lighting that appears above the bones themselves. It's just like a light show, really. You can see in the bones that in the future, there will be a group of riders wielding large axes, and they're cutting someone down. You know, the face is familiar, but you're not sure who it is. But you know it's someone in the camp with you right now. And you also let's see. You also see a dark outcome. So you feel another vision coming about. This other one get pushed past by a second vision, and this one shows you that it's actually related to the first one. You see the same vision of the riders with the axes, but instead you're pushing a figure out of the way of them, and you're being carved by several axes swung at you, and you're just a bloody mess of ribbons and gore.
So you can either save them or not save them.
That's pretty. That's
God, Joe, no one asked.
The visions appear to be unclear and definitely not straightforward, and the visions end.
That's a bloody mess. Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna go back to sleep after that?
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck off,
Relax.
Jake.
What are you gonna do then while everyone else is sleeping, just for the rest of the night?
Well, I'm tormented by my actions, of rage and what is brought upon us. So I can't sleep.
Are you just gonna sit and wait until the sun comes up?
Yeah, brood, weep, make promises to myself that I'll never do that again.
While you're making these promises to yourself, 3 days ago, Hrothgar and Halstein were in the city, and they just woke up and gone downstairs in the tavern and met up in the bar. They got themselves free drinks. Mostly because the bard sung a good song for once, and the tavern keeper appreciated him entertaining the peasants for a bit.
Yeah, who knew traumatic experiences tend to give you a good idea for a song.
So you've all got cups of ale. What are you guys doing? Both of you just sitting next to each other at the bar, drinking it up.
I say to Hrothgar, I say, you know, we should try to save Ragnar from Yuri's action. He's really manipulative. I think if we keep letting him go with this path with Yuri, he's gonna end up dead.
I agree. What Ragnar did was not really the brightest of his decisions back there with the captain. But yeah, as I slept over the night, I don't really think he can be considered like the victim, the perpetrator of this entire situation, more like a victim. So yeah, I guess we can agree on that. But before we go, I guess I will finish and do the job for the Agile. Hopefully we'll get enough money to buy food, and then we march, and maybe we talk with him and try to create some sort of plan.
Hrothgar. They left the town about a day ago. If we spend any more time in the town, they'll be too far for us to even know where they went.
You can't let the trail go cold.
I say, if you need food, I have a bit of gold on me. I could actually share some of my rations. I have a lot.
Well, technically speaking, I don't know if the previous player left it correctly, but it shows that I have 4 green rations, and I have 8 coins.
No, that's supposed to be there. Green rations are supposed to be there, yeah.
Yeah, I know they are, but I wasn't sure about the number.
Yeah, but I say.
Oh, when it says 4 green rations, yeah, should be 4 uses though. But yeah.
Yeah, Hrothgar, we have to go try to find them before the trail goes too cold, because if it goes too cold, we'll never know what will happen to Ragnar. We can do it after we find Ragnar.
Okay, but we'll do one thing on our way out of there. We're gonna see Egil and I don't know, try to get some help from him. He probably
He already sent like the whole like 20 guards, don't you remember, to go find them. I think he's done the
did
most
he
he can.
send
If you
You
remember
don't
last
remember-
session, there were literally like an army of guards ran past you out of the hall down the hill fort towards the east.
Oh right.
Yeah, I say he's already done what he as much as he can, and we have enough food to maybe get anywhere they went. So we should probably go and try to find them.
True. Out of character I kinda assumed I had to do that Jarl searching. Fine then, if that's
You don't
how
have to do it immediately. Just don't leave it to a year in the future.
that's how you I'm not gonna be alive in the year in the future.
Make sure the next time you come back to town, you get it done, though.
So okay, Halstein, my surprising friend that I never thought I would call.
Matthias, wait
Reference.
just a second. Joe? You want to go on timeout, Joe?
No, what I've been doing.
Okay, anyway, continue, Matthias.
What was I doing?
You weren't doing anything.
You were humming in the background.
Yeah, you
Oh,
idiot.
sorry.
Someone was talking, you rude fuck.
I didn't realize, sorry.
Alright, anyway, continue.
Okay, so my Halstein, my friend that I never ever thought that I will call a friend. Let's gather up our stuff and try to serve a friend and not die horribly in the future.
Yes.
So I
He
assume
tries
all
to
you're
lighten
gonna-
the
You
mood.
both are you both gonna stop at the market before you just start trundling off to the east alone?
I say I'm gonna real quick visit my old buddy that I know. You know, he might be able to do something with this big bag of gold.
Which you still haven't gotten rid of.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you want to
Yeah,
get
it's-
rid of the big bag of gold first?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to my black market friend. Yorstein, I think it was. Or something
As you
like
walk out of the tavern, you suddenly pulled to the side of the door into a nearby dark alleyway, and a mouth just reaches over and covers your mouth before you start to scream. And he's like, "Shh, shh, Alstein,
that.
okay, don't panic. I just couldn't be at my house today." And you can see it's Yolstein who's grabbing you right now. Your fence.
I let out a sigh of relief.
You just breathe over his hand, and then he just like lets go, and then just starts rubbing his hands all against the nearby wall.
I say,
Right.
oh, what happened?
Sticky business. I just got to move places. Can't be in the same place all the time. The heat comes down. Those rags you took from that old lady?
Yeah.
Turns out hanging them back up in the same place makes it kind of suspicious. Especially with the blood still on them. Anyway, I gotta get a new place to stay. But I heard you were looking for me. By heard, I mean I just saw you walking out, and I got scared.
Oh.
But
No,
do you need something?
nothing bad. Oh yeah, I got this big sack of like 200 gold in it. It's kind of cursed, so like if you touch it, you fall asleep. But I know you could probably find a way.
I told you about it.
Yeah. I thought you'd probably find a way to get
Here,
some
give it to
use
me.
of it. Yeah, then hand him over the bag.
He stuffs it into his overcoat. And then he reaches into his another pocket in the same coat.
Yep.
Fuck, these are the worst. Let me roll it again. That's way too little amount.
For 200 gold, man.
Okay, that's better. Alright,
Right.
and he pulls out a small sack of gold and he hands it to you. And you weigh it and take a quick look. And it looks like it's got 29 gold pieces in total.
I say, can I at least get one extra gold? It was pretty hard business over there.
I would, except, hey, I have to move houses. You don't know how expensive it is to move that many traps?
No, but I need at least one extra gold so I can do a little bit more.
Yeah,
I
I
can give
do
this
too.
you
I do
this
too.
hunt-
You know what's gonna happen to my next place? I can't afford a trap at the door. That's how gonna make me look. How silly it's gonna make me look.
Well, I say I got this 100 metal.
Everyone
Maybe
can just walk in through the front door. Except
I
the
say,
next hallway, then there's a giant hammer that falls down, but this one's a little messy to clean up. I don't like using it.
oh yeah, but I got this hunk of metal. Maybe you can get use of it. I'll give it to you for just like 2 gold, man.
He agrees. He takes it from you. Gives you 2 gold.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep. I say, well, I can't talk to you much longer. I'll probably see you later. Tell me, try to find me around. Maybe tell me where you
Turn back
are
and
at
you already
next time.
ran down the alleyway.
That motherfucker. So yeah, I wait for our Hrothgar to get out, and I say, when he comes out, I say, I need to go to the market real quick. I'm gonna buy something real quick.
Okay, so where... I might as well go with you. I don't have anything better as to
Okay.
do. I already have my stuff with me.
Yeah. So yeah, I go to the market to try to find the guy who sells weapons and stuff.
Hello, it is me, weapon salesman.
I say, how much for that dueling rapier you got?
Dueling rapier. You want to talk to that man over there. And he
Oh,
points to a man you maybe forgot. Maybe you remember him.
yeah, he was a guy who thought I was weird, but I was wearing my peasant clothing, so
You
he
thought
doesn't
you
notice
were
me.
weird before, yeah. But then you changed clothes into the other set, and then he still thought you were weird.
But he didn't send me away.
Boom,
Or
boom,
did
boom,
he?
boom, 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 boom.
Okay, so I walk over to him and I say, "Hey, man, I know you have a dueling
Yes?
rapier here. I was wondering how much is it?"
Oh, for this, it's a fine piece, you see. Look at this, good craftsmanship.
Mhm.
I can give this to you for 50 gold.
50 gold.
50
How,
gold.
how about this? I have a rapier already on me. I'll give it to you plus 30 gold.
That rapier of yours, let me take a look at it.
Yeah, I hand him over the rapier.
I whispered,
How much did you say you'd give me for it?
I'll give you this plus 30 gold and for
Make
the
it
dueling rapier.
40 gold plus your rapier.
I grab my rapier and I say no.
Very well. And then he puts the dueling rapier back in his stand.
I say, well, come on, man. Who are you gonna find who's gonna give you a rapier and 30 gold around here? Yeah, I see you don't get much business around here. Do you see those people over there? They're all buying the food.
You know what else I see here? And then he leans in really close to you across the stand. I see a cheapskate. A dirty little cheapie.
Can I persuade him to give me it for the price I set for him?
Oh, you can try to lower it, but not specifically set a price.
I say, look, okay. Let me just give me a little bit of better price, okay?
That's not a great convincing line to me.
Fuck you.
-5. So
Shut up.
that's 10 and then 8.
No, that's some
Not 8.
bullshit.
That's 7.
I say to him, alright, man. I do the statement I did before. You know that he's not gonna get any more business around
Alright,
here.
7 to 9. Alright.
No, that's a 12, you
So he's
bastard.
going to offer. No, it's -5. I told you. Anyway,
No,
he's
I'll do
willing
the
to
same
go as low as a rapier and 35 gold for a dueling rapier.
so Helsing, how much gold do you need? More, like...
Yeah, I have enough. I have enough. And I go like, wait, I say, wait, hold up. How much for this sword? I pull out a sword.
Oh, the sword?
Yeah, I pull out a sword now, not just the rapier.
Oh yeah, the sword you picked up earlier.
Yeah.
For that sword, he's just like, holy shit! I'll give you 4 gold for that, sonny.
I say fine. And
His voice changed suddenly.
yeah, I say you just give me the 4 gold and I pass it over to him.
Okay.
All grungily and all madness. And I say, how much would you throw in if I gave you a ration here? You know, I know times are tough. Food's.
Nope. I'm fine.
You have
You
enough
realize suddenly that he's actually quite fat. He's a rotund man. His leather blacksmith's apron actually doesn't go all the way past his belly button.
I say fine, and I give him a rapier and 35 gold, and I take the dueling rapier. But I'm not happy.
Another happy customer.
I say,
and
after he hands me
and
the
then he bites him one of your coins and shoves it into his pocket.
yeah, after I get the dueling rapier, I say fuck you, and walk away.
Yeah, and probably there's like completely innocent.
Suddenly you start melting.
No shit, I start melting.
All right. Anyway, Matthias, what about you?
Yeah, I just when he said another satisfied customer, I just like innocently like there's like a sing-song bullshit.
Yeah.
And then
Okay. So wait,
it's hard
the dueling rapier has like a +1 to damage, right?
Oh, if you need the specifics, it has close is one of its tags. It is precise. It's another tag, and its other tag is +1 piercing. That means you always ignore 1
Okay.
armor.
Okay, just make yeah. Okay, that's good.
Also, I friendly pat Halstin on the back and say, "Don't worry, when we get our friend back and bring Uri to justice, or they're trying, but yeah, we'll bring him to justice. Then probably Egil will reward, and you will have that your precious money again."
I say okay. Yeah. I did spend a lot of gold on it.
Well, in the upcoming days, we'll see that it was probably well spent. Then, yeah, I'm ready. If you don't have anything else, we shall go. As you said, time counts.
Yeah, I say let's go, and we start walking toward out this town.
Did
I
you
guess.
buy any food?
I have enough food. I'm not sure about him.
Do you have enough for the way there and back?
I do.
The only thing I have
Okay.
is green rations for users.
You might want to get more. I have enough for the trip forward and back.
I
Unless we
have
fuck
8
up both
coins,
times.
so I don't know how much food I can buy for 8 coins.
The minimum
Probably-
amount of food you need, assuming you don't fuck up or do well, is 2 food there, 2 food back.
Okay.
You can probably buy more green rations.
I'm gonna-
The green rations are pretty cheap.
I'm gonna risk it and buy like
Green rations.
green rations. I have 4 users, so how much
The
do I need more?
same man, Soini, who's selling the green rations, still has many people around the stands, but you do manage to get through, and he's still selling them for ridiculously low prices. And while you're waiting for them, you've heard that the price of food actually jumped up again after the recent raid that happened on the town with the town guard and the giant and things.
But of course.
But it seems for some reason Soini's food is still very cheap, and you can buy 1 day's worth of food for 1 gold each.
So I spent 3 coins for another 3 uses of green rations. I total have 7 uses. So 7
Okay.
rations.
That's pretty good. I have the same, but non-green rations.
Yeah, but that stuff's even more expensive now. It's like the gold market. The value keeps going up. Invest.
What,
And
buy
honest-
what if I
life.
sold my rations?
Honestly, with my stats, I would probably know that there might be something fishy in those rations, but I just say to myself, don't think about it. You will be happier that way.
Perfect. By the way, I want to let you know, for each raider you let get away with a crate or a sack of flour, the price went up 1 gold.
What do you? I tried stopping them, man, but it didn't work. My
I'm just
daggers
kidding.
flew away.
I'm
Yeah, I
just
think
kidding.
2 raiders went away. I mean,
I'm just
I
kidding.
saw
Each
2 of them.
individual piece they stole wasn't the price going up 1 gold. The whole event was 1 gold and it all went up.
Okay. Yeah, but okay, so I buy
yeah, real
food
quick.
and
I asked the other guy who sold weapons, not the fucking fat guy. And they say, do you have throwing daggers?
Throwing daggers? Ha ha ha. You can give you a throwing dagger for a gold each.
So 1 gold for 1 dagger.
1 throwing dagger.
I buy a 3 from him.
It's just a big piece of wood with a metal tip at the end.
Yeah, I buy 3 3 from him.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Alright, anyway, are you all done purchasing stuff from the market?
I'm
Yeah,
done for sure.
Yeah,
Alright.
I say let's set off on our journey.
So one of you has to take 2 of the rolls, since there's 3 to fill out. Yeah, just write down the rolls you're taking.
You should take Trailblazer and Coordinate Master. I'll take Scout.
Okay.
Yeah, for all of you guys waiting for these two, don't worry. Eventually, you'll meet up. It looks like because they're coming to you.
Okay, so I'm getting Quartermaster and Trailblazer. Okay.
Yeah, just roll Wisdom twice then, I guess.
Oh yeah, roll once for Quartermaster, once for Trailblazer, and then there we go. Okay, so for Quartermaster, you decide everyone should eat biscuits and pies all day. Halstein, you did just an alright job, not good, not bad. So you get there on time.
I was the scout.
Profgard did reasonably well as a scout. You guys won't get surprised.
No,
but you won't surprise anyone
I
either.
rolled for Quartermaster and Trailblazer. Halstein rolled for Scout.
Oh, it's the opposite? Okay. Well, those exact same results happen, actually.
Okay. So
God damn, I thought you were good at
how
that
many-
shit.
Anyway,
Yeah, how many uses of rations
So,
go away?
all of you, both of you, need to eat 3 rations in total.
3 rations.
Yeah, both of you. You had to
Okay.
have 1 extra because you said you should eat an extra pie every day.
And it's like, oh, well, we've done good, so let's eat pie. Let them eat cake.
Yeah, we are on the great adventure to redeem our friend. Yeah, let's eat more.
It's a good thing you didn't slow down because then you wouldn't be able to fucking catch them.
Well, yeah, we have a luck. I'm guessing from that failed roll on Quartermaster I get XP.
Yeah, you get XP.
Okay.
Unless I tell you specifically not to get XP, just always give yourself XP on a failed roll.
Okay. So, we keep on moving.
Okay, so yeah, all of you get there in a timely fashion. Now, really quick, just ask Timothy Yure.
He did.
I'm glad he's not here now. He's dead. Alright then, so we should all wait for Timothy. I'm gonna be right back. We can get something to drink, we can get some water and stuff. Everyone can get some drinks and all that.
Before we
I'll
go,
do the
just
same.
one simple
Drinking
question.
it's for pussies.
Yeah, sorry, what?
One
What'd you say?
simple question. Did we see any signs of this massive squad of guards like going this way that we are going?
Ask me about that when you get back, but let's just say you see a lot of dust on the horizon.
Okay, fun. A good way to, yeah.
Well, we are
For a
like
cliffhanger to
a day
after next
behind,
week.
you know.
That's what you
You're
get
only,
for
you're only
waiting a day
like
before doing things.
you're only like a couple hours behind. You left on the same day, but a couple hours later.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back real quick.
Yeah, I'm probably
Okay,
also
be right back.
gonna take something to drink, some tea or so.